Hi, it's Snorgle. Welcome to this brand new series of Creative Minecraft. So this is Minecraft, this is creative mode. I apparently have originally spawned in underwater, which I didn't think that was possible, but let's go up and see where we are. Oh, that's how you fly. Cool. Okay, so double tap is fly. Shift is down. Okay. Okay. Oh, and then double tap again. It's okay. Cool. Oh, it's so cool. Okay, this is an interesting area around some big things. So, move forward that way, up and down. Cool. So I know very little about this. I did check a couple of things, so I wouldn't seem like as much of a noob as I am. Look, I'm just gonna own it. You know, let's look around and see. I don't know. Let's see. Holy crap! Oh, that's literally everything. Wow. Okay, so what is this? I've seen this before. White glazed terracotta, huh? So I just thought I'd start building something. I have some really large scale products I want to build, but I want to sort of cut my teeth first. What is that over there? Can I speed up if I hit? Oh, I can. That's so cool. Okay, that's so here's what I thought I would do. Let's find a suitable place for my first build, because I want to sort of cut my teeth on what Creative Minecraft is about. And I'm a little bit familiar with building. I've only been playing Minecraft about 3 months, if you didn't know. And okay, so there's a thing. I don't think we need. I don't think we have access to everything, so I don't think we need anything. But I'm curious about mobs. I don't think I can do any damage. I don't think any damage can be done to me. Yeah, we can just drop from a big length and okay, cool. This is gonna make building so much easier. So I thought the first thing that I would build is the childhood home I grew up in, and it sadly has been torn down. I don't know, because people are stupid and don't appreciate. This is why we can't have nice things. I'm just kidding. So where should we build my first creative build? Because I have some really big. Is that snow? I can't tell if it's snow or rock. Well, let's sit over there and see. I like that there's like a go fast, fly fast mode. That is no, I don't want snow. I grew up someplace where it was the opposite of snow. Oh, I don't know do mobs spawn? I know that no damage can happen to me. Do mobs spawn? They attack me and that's just fine, or I don't know. I think this might be pretty good. What's down here? If I jump, oh, I can just. That's so cool. Huh. Okay, let's cover this up, and then I think we can build my first build right about here. So let's see. If I want dirt, do I just type in dirt? Yeah. Let's see. Dirt path, dirt, coarse dirt, rooted dirt. Huh. Sure. Oh, and it gives me a full stack. Okay. Cool. Stop. Okay. Let's head forward. Oh, and it's not even a full stack. It just is never ending. That's so cool. I'm also, in case you were wondering, I'm using the resource actions and stuff. Okay. Let's see. What are we going to do here? What level do we want to build this on? Can I get oh, I almost don't even need. It's so easy. I don't think I need tools. That's interesting. Let's tear all this down, because I want to make a big flat. I want to make a big flat surface. Piggy, you are completely safe. Okay. So I'm going to tear all this down to get a nice flat space, and I thought I'd start working on the childhood home I grew up in, the home that myself and my siblings grew up in. It's a very small home. It's about 1,100 square feet. 3-bedroom. A bungalow style. Modest, but was my home from the time I was born up until I graduated high school and left for university. And I thought it would be a really good thing to do. So like I said, it's a bungalow style home. And I'm not a homologist, so I'm not entirely sure what that means, but I do know it was a bungalow style. This makes, wow. Okay, I see why people like building in this, though. It makes it so much better. It's interesting to me how there are people who have never played survival. Like I was looking at it was there were a couple of YouTubers. I'm trying to get myself more into the Minecraft scene, and I haven't really watched before, so I started watching Dan 2DM because I know that he's an OG Minecraft. I think he started posting Minecraft vids like a couple weeks after it came out. So I've been watching Dan 2DM and several other ones, and I've started kind of watching the people who just do creative mode, just do builds in creative mode. It's very interesting to me. Very interesting. There's also adventure mode, which people seem to not like at all, and I'm not quite sure why. So I might check that out and see if I am also one of the people who wouldn't like it. Okay, so we're just kind of leveling this out here so I can build the childhood home I grew up in, which I think would be kind of good. I haven't thought about it or seen it in years, and it was torn down not too long after when I graduated. When I graduated from high school and went off to college, I think my parents lived there for another year or so, and then moved. Oh, huh. And then shortly after that, somebody bought it and tore it down. Which, people are certainly allowed to do what they want. It's interesting, though. I don't quite understand why they did it, because the home I grew up in was very similar. It was it was very similar to almost every other home in that entire area. Was basically one of two or three different types of homes. And it wasn't really, this would be pre, like sort of, like urban developments. That wasn't really a thing, but I grew up in a large city. What you doing, buddy? Hold on, I'm gonna try some. Can I give him some meat? Here. You want some meat? No meat? Hold on. Can I get bones? I get bones. Okay. I'm right clicking and it's not doing anything. There we go. Cool. I got a doggo. Let's go ahead and get rid of this because I don't need it. I'm just gonna chuck it. And we're gonna chuck this too. Okay. You can follow me around. Okay, now let's go back here. How do I get rid of them? Oh, easy enough. Okay, all right. So yeah, I just thought it would be fun to do that and build that home. And it's I don't know how long it's gonna take because I'm a noob, but I need to build a small bungalow home. The roof that we had was a flat roof. I grew up where there was not any snow at all. I didn't see snow properly until I was fairly old. I remember I probably 7, I think, maybe 6 when I first saw snow. And doggo, do you mind? And I remember my mom always told the story that I was surprised it was cold. I was a very bright kid. I was shocked it was cold and kind of disappointed, which can tell you a little about the area I grew up in from a climate standpoint. Okay. So we're going to put all these down, get all this flat, and then I think this one will probably be the last one we'll do. I love having it basically. Okay, cool. Now, let's go ahead and just. Now, let me think about this now. How do we want to do this? So we had a lawn. Let's do something first. I want to go to, let's see. Yeah, let's see. If we do, I'm trying to think what would a good concrete, can we have concrete stairs? quartz. Concrete. So you can't have stairs out of concrete. Okay. So maybe stone is going to be the best construction for that? Maybe? Not sure. Maybe. Okay. Hello. What's up, buddy? Okay. I'm curious to see what happens with the mobs. Genuinely curious. They don't look like they're spawning. Oh yeah, there's one. He's not aggroing, and he's not following me. Oh, they spawn, but they're just chill. Huh. Holy crap. That's amazing. Okay. So we lived kind of on a corner. Let's I want to let's build a street first, right? We'll build a little street. That's really interesting. So you have the mobs. They're here, like unlike peaceful mode, but they just don't spawn. That's fascinating. That's really curious. Okay. Do we have like black concrete? Black concrete powder. Black concrete. I wonder which one's going to be better. Because it was sort of, the street in front of our house was sort of asphalt, basically. You know? Because I've lived some places where they don't really have. Let's check out, hold on, this compared to like the gray. See which one I think looks better. Hey buddy. It's so weird to have all these zombies around and they're just chilling. Like, that's so strange. I wonder if we did Nether, if that's the way it would be. I don't know. I don't know, buddy. I don't know. Very strange. Okay. I think I like the black better than the gray. So let's put this back. Let's get the black. And we'll build a street. Okay, this will be. Maybe we'll do one more. Make it 4 wide. Maybe bigger than that, but we'll see. This is where we're starting. And my house was on a corner. It's on a corner of I'm probably doxing my childhood home, but it was I grew up in a large city, and it was largish, and it was buddy. You're right where I need to be. For Pete's sake. Okay. This is so weird to see. I bet that kids like this mode a lot. I'm not saying just kids, obviously, but okay. How would if I were going to do a curb, how would I do that? I mean, I kind of think like, no, wrong way. Would it be that way? No, it'd be we need to do it the other way around. So like this way? Is that right? No, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Maybe we won't do a curb. I don't like it at all. I'm gonna do slab. Let's see, stone slab. And we can't have a concrete slab, right? We cannot. I don't see it. So we will smooth stone slab or a stone slab? Let's do smooth stone. Let's see how that looks. Put this back. Maybe that can be sort of a curb. Oh, stop it. You're right in the way. I mean, I appreciate it. Thank you for all your help, but really, I'm not going to, maybe we'll make the cross street. Like I said, I lived on a corner of like a residential street and a very, oh, I'm sorry. Are you okay? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that. I apologize. Okay, good. He did not hold it against me. Good. Okay, the zombies seem to be enjoying this. Hi. Okay. It's so weird. I don't... Wait. This has to be street level, I think. I can see how... I definitely can see how all... It's so weird to me. Like... I can see how building so much faster. Holy crap. Okay. This is interesting. This is kind of, it changes my whole perspective, you know? So I thought also it would be really cool to build some larger scale projects, and I definitely have some plans for those. I'm not sure. See, now I'm questioning. Because I want it, it should be up one, right? Let's do this. I think it needs to be up one. Yes, that's better. Uh-oh. It's so strange to not have to think about like a gribbler attacking you and that they're right there, like just chilling, hanging out. Uh-oh. Hey, what are you doing down there? You silly thing. Wait, I have to go up over here. Okay, I think that's better. That looks better. I like that. So strange. The whole thing's so strange to me. I mean, that they're just hanging out and chilling. Kind of changes your perspective on it, doesn't it? Okay, but I'm not... I know that like sidewalks and stuff are up from the road. I'm just not quite sure how to get that across. I'm not liking it elevated, so we're going to have it at the same level, and we'll figure that out later. Figure that out. Because I'm going to get to the house. We'll get to the layout of the house. So we're going to call that good. And we'll start building it. Let's see. Let's fill in some stuff here. Can I get rid of this? Yeah. Okay, good. Good. And it doesn't drop anything. That's so interesting. Huh. What? What was that? What was that husky bark for? Okay. So, the house. Let's do the layout a little bit. I'm thinking about this. So there was a kitchen. Let's go ahead. Let's see. How do I want to lay this out? Let's do it. Let's do it in concrete. Let's see. Light gray concrete. We're going to do, let's do light gray. We'll start with light gray. We don't need this anymore. Okay. And so there was a kitchen. It was a small kitchen. So we're going to go, we will say 6. And then right off of the kitchen, there was like something about half the size, so like 3. Here. So I remember what I'm doing for the rooms here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, hold on. This is stupid. I did something wrong. I got concrete powder. White concrete. Let's do this. Yeah. And then there was like a little entryway thing with a door and like a little love seat. And that's where we kept our piano. Our piano was like a hand-me-down from my grandma. Okay. So 1, 2, and then let's see, let me think. Then there was part of the living room. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then there was a bedroom. And the bedroom was pretty small, so we'll say that's 6 too. Okay. I think that's pretty good. Do you, hey buddy. How you doing? I haven't really had an opportunity to hang out with you before. Thumbnail? Maybe. All right, see ya. I mean, the sun's up when you're not burning? Well, I guess they don't burn, do they? So they're just going to be here forever? That's so weird. Anyway. Oh, so we have the kitchen, and then the kitchen went back. Like, let me think. The kitchen was about as wide. Was about half as wide as it was long, right? It was like I said, it was a small house, you know, for my siblings and myself. It was fine though, you know, we did fine. Okay, so, but these are the walls, and I think, okay, we need to make this slightly bigger because I'm not accounting for the walls. This is just a floor space, right? And if we think of the floor, let's go back here. Where were some of those blocks? Because I wonder if some of these blocks can be like we had this like kind of ugly block of raw gold. Kind of ugly like linoleum. And I wonder, glazed terracotta. I wonder if some of that, it was kind of yellow. Let's try that. Let's see if that's going to work. We need to go out one. And we need to go out one here too. Okay. Which means that in the center part here, this should be 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we have to go one more. Okay. Let's see if we can make this look like bad linoleum. Excited, are we? I don't know. Let's play around with a couple of things here and see what we think. Here we go. The glazed terracotta. Let me think. Block of resin. What's that going to look like? Oh, I actually like that a little bit better. It's a little bit bright because the stuff we had was an older home, and it was like I think the home was made in like the 1950s, and everything looked like it, if you know what I mean. Like everything had that sort of weird 1950s vibe to it. Or what I perceive to be a weird 1950s vibe. Block of resin. Copper bulb? Oh, but that's gonna, you know, that's not, we don't like that. That's not good. Wait. It's hard to stay mad at you, buddy. Let's see. Maybe there's, I'm trying to figure out what, is there like, wait, hold it. Wait, stop. The Andstone brick slab. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, that's much better. That is much better. That's 100% it. It's so weird to me to. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Doggo. Come on, get over here. There you go. Okay. That's much better. Okay. So I guess the I guess all the gribblers just kind of go away after a while. Okay, so with the 3 here, and then like the living room. So the door is probably going to be here, I think. And then let's go with the concrete here for now. Yeah. Okay. because I'm trying to think, there was a wall and then it was open to the living room. So this was like, the door is probably going to be like right here. No, the door would actually be here. The door would definitely be here. So, okay. So what kind of, I'm trying to think, what was the floor in that, in this? It was carpeted. So I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's fill this in and then we'll see what kind of carpet we can put on here. And it was kind of that, there's that really kind of cheap, I really need you, God. Maybe getting a dog was the wrong thing. Here, buddy, I need you to sit. Okay. Okay. So let's see what carpet we have here. Carpet. It was kind of that, this brown. Yeah, it's like a really crappy, dull brown color. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. Let's see. The only issue I have with carpet is I don't think you can set stuff on it. But let's. Okay. Oh, sleepy boy. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. Now, there, terracotta. So our house was, it wasn't white, but it was like this kind of, it was stucco on the outside. That's not bad. Let's see. And I think the door is going to be here. So we'll figure out what the door is, but there was no, I guess the door's going to be there. We'll go here. Oh my gosh, being able to fly is incredible. Wait, there was a window up front. And it was like, so if we come in here, the window would be like there, and the door would be here. I think. Nope, that's wrong. This is the kitchen. There was no. There. Yeah, and there was a window there. Okay. Oh my gosh, being able to fly is incredible. Okay. Let's see. This is really cool. I'm actually enjoying this immensely. Okay, we had in the kitchen had the kitchen had like a door that left out to our backyard, so we can do that as well. And then the house came like this way. And we had like another window into the backyard there. Okay. Yeah. And then we got to the living room. And the living room wasn't particularly big either, and I think it was roughly squares. Yeah. Doggo, I really need you. Oh, sorry, you're sitting. There. Come this way. Come hither. Okay. Okay. And then the oh man, being able to fly is amazing. I wonder what the nether looks like. Should we go to the nether? Maybe we should. Let's go ahead and let's do the floor here first though. I can see how if you were a builder. I'm also seeing how like there's a bunch of I don't know if this brown. I wish the brown was lighter. Let's play around a little bit with carpet color and see which one we like better. What is this? This pale moss carpet. It wasn't green. That's too bright. I think it's gonna have to be brown. Brown's gonna have. It's just gonna. We have to stick with brown because I think that's the closest. It was a lighter brown than this, and it was had a slight yellow hue to it. But I think that's just mainly because it was it was literally carpet from the 50s and was in terrible shape. and a bunch of stains on it and everything. Before we lived there, we were complete slobs. Okay, door. Let's see. What door is going to look the best? I think. Look at all these different doors. I think this one is going to be the one that is going to look the most accurate, right? There. Okay. Yeah. Cool. It's so weird to me that there's just like, what happened there? Huh. Well, we got this. It's so strange to me to just to see all this, just to see these gribblers and to see like everybody's out but just having a chill time. I like it. It's interesting. Okay. Should this go one higher? I almost feel like it should, but I'm not sure. I wonder if do Endermen spawn? Surely they do. Okay, let me think about this now. The kitchen. There was a couple of small windows. Yeah, there were two windows in the living room. And then there was like a small, like a air conditioning unit, like one of those window air conditioning units. Okay. Hey, it's an Enderman. Hold on. What happens if I look at him? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hi. What's up? Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, there's another over there too. I'm kind of torturing him, but I'm looking right at you. Looking right at you. Got the crosshairs right in your eyes. Nothing? All right, fine. Okay. And then this was this. Okay, so and then this. Let's see, and then so then there was like a. There would be. Yeah, like a thing there, and then this led to. The bedrooms. I'm not sure what I was doing. I'm not sure what I was thinking about doing here. There was. Let's see. Is this right? I think it is. There was also a fireplace, like roughly here. Okay. And then there was an internal door. We'll make the fireplace one. Let's see. Let me think here now. We can put this back as. Oh wait, we'll probably need another door. Actually, we might not. I don't think we'll need that kind of door. Let's go here. There. We'll figure that out later. But let's put another door. Oh, I needed that door. Doggone. Oh wait, no, I didn't. Okay, so let's see what we got going here now. Door. The back door was, let's see, it wasn't, I wish it was kind of like this. It was had like a window on top of it. This is probably going to be closer to it. Do you mind coming over here, buddy? Come here. Come here. Okay, sit. Okay. Good boy. Okay, and then like the door would be like there. Yeah, because there was a little window you could look out into the backyard. Okay. Cool. How are we gonna make a fireplace? I think what we want to do here is Let me think about this. We need to. What can we? I think we're gonna have to put some brick here. Yeah, it's fine because there was a chimney. Okay, and then this is not the best fireplace in the world. I 100% fully realize that. There's genuinely really real issues here. But let's go ahead and I'm going to make this double thick because it kind of was. There was like a bunch of utility stuff. I recall. It was like between the living room and where the bedrooms were. Okay. And then there was a hallway. And the hallway had like this. What the heck is that? What is that? What is that? You look like a villager. What are you? What are you? Yeah, sure. Just let yourself in. Don't mind me. Jeez. Okay, yeah, but there's a bunch of utility stuff here, and there's a little like so the floors were like this really awful, like fake wood, you know. So let's see if we can find some wood. There we go. This looks close to the color, maybe. Let's see. Hello. Hey, what are you doing? Look, I'm looking right at you. Looking right at you. Can we be buddies? Huh. Okay. Guess not. So weird, man. Very strange. Okay. Go back to this. I'm trying to think here now. I'm getting this slightly wrong. Yes, I'm getting this slightly wrong. There was it kind of went out here. Hold on, we'll do this. And then like here, it went out here. Yeah. I think a little bit bigger than that. Not much, but a little bit. Because the bedrooms are actually quite small. I'm sure I'm getting some of these. I'm sure I'm getting some of these wrong, but okay. So we need walls here. Yeah. Okay. It just sort of orienting myself with this is really fascinating. Okay. So is that, and then like there was going to be a wall here. This is a little small, so we're going to make it. We'll do it like this. Yeah, a wall here. And then, nope. Okay, and then we had like this here, and then there was another bedroom. Like over this way. So yeah, I kind of screwed this up a little bit. Oh man, those sunsets are just spectacular. Just absolutely spectacular. Oh, the stupid Endermen are taking my things. That's why. Boy, they've got some nerve. Okay. Yeah, and then this would be just a wall. I don't see any of the zombies on fire or anything either, which is curious. Okay, now. And then there was like a door to the bedroom here. Just so can keep my wits about me here. And then let's go ahead and build this one out then, right? And there was no window on this wall. And there was like a window that was offset. It was not in the center. But it always bugged me, so we're going to make this one in the center. No, that's actually about right. I take it back. That's actually about right. Okay. There we go. There's that. And then there was, of course, a wall between bedrooms. Okay. I keep hearing cribblers, but I don't see where they are. Not that it bugs me, but a little curious. Okay. And then there was this one here, and then there was a bedroom here. It was about the same size. So what size is this? 1, 2, 3, that's 4. So, okay. So we're going to go, yeah, we'll put one there, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 for the wall. Okay, and then, yep, and then the wall here. Oh, sorry, excuse me, I apologize. Okay. It's so interesting to me to not not have any of the tools that we normally have. I think that's really fascinating. Oh man, get a little crazy here. Okay. Okay, let's see now. So the door to this bedroom was like right there. Yes. And then the door to this bedroom was, let me think, was like, wait. Nope, that's wrong. This is wrong. The door to the bedroom was here. It was right here. There. Yep. And then the door to this bedroom, wait. Oh, I screwed this up. Shoot, I'm going to have to move this. The bedroom has to move. I blew it. It has to move over one. I completely blew it. That's okay. That's what this is for, right? Figuring this stuff out. I'm really just learning it. It's such an odd it's such an odd sensation that I've gotten a little bit used to Minecraft, but boy, this is throwing me off. Because it's so different than building a normal Minecraft, you know? Okay. So the door should be here to this bedroom. That's better. That's much better. Okay. So let's tear this around down. Yeah, because we're off by a couple. Okay. Moo to you too. I do want to check out the nether a little bit today as well, though. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I get 5's fine. Again, I'm not. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just going for what my memory is of it. Okay. Yeah, and then we go. Okay. We'll go ahead and stop it. Stop it. Enderman's still around? Huh. No, that's wrong. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Just be consistent for consistency's sake. Yes, and then this came out like this. This is better. This is definitely better. I still think it's a little too big, but it's fine for our purposes. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. That's fine. Okay. Good. Cool. Okay. And then this bedroom. This bedroom was over here. And I checked, you can go to Google and see the history. And this one had windows there too. So it looked out. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I think that's good. Perfect. I think we're gonna get the layout of the house. I'm not sure we're gonna finish the whole thing, but it's a good first start. I think it's a really good first start. If I can get the layout of the house, then we can sort of finish laying this out on the next time. Okay. And then next here was a very small bathroom, which I don't know how my parents made this work with all us kids. And like I said, it was a small house too. It was I'm reasonably sure it was 1,100 square feet. Okay, then. And the door to the bathroom would be there. So we'll go here. The interior walls need to be different because they were not stucco. They were not exterior stucco, but we'll see if we can fix that later. Okay, let's see. And there was one small window in the bathroom, just a small one that looked outside. Okay. Down. There. And then there was a bedroom here. And this was, I think, probably supposed to be the master bedroom, I think. Yeah, so it would start here. I'm trying to think. Yes, it would start about here. Actually, hold on. I think this is not big enough. I think it needs to be one bigger. I think it needs to be one bigger. Yeah, that's better. I like that better. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. And then it's here. And then the master bedroom was a little bit bigger. Not hugely, just a little bit bigger. It kind of went out that's about right, I think. Yeah, Let's get, here we go. Yeah, and like I said, it was just a little bigger. It wasn't huge, but it was just a little bit bigger. And it had like 2 windows. No, it didn't. I take it back. It had one big long window going out this way. And then 2 smaller windows that looked like into our side yard. Okay. I think that's it. Holy crap. I think that's the layout. Okay, something I want to do now. Where can I go? Where can we go here? I don't want this to screw up my build, but I want to do something here. Let's go over here. What is that over there? Okay. We're going to take this stuff. We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need this. 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 Or this. What I want to do is, can I craft stuff or can I just, obsidian. You see where I'm going with this? Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. What the heck? We'll make it 5. Why not? And then, is this too wide? I think I'm screwing up the proportions actually. Maybe not. Okay. Do I craft stuff? Or hold on. I'll screw this up. Hold on. Let's get rid of this. We're gonna go down. Jeez. Hello. Oh, don't you make a little rattly sound. Okay. Hi. How are you? You look like you want to give me a hug. What's it called? Flint and steel? Do we have to craft that? Oh, no, we just get it. Sweet. No, stop it. Hey, cool. Let's go in. Cool. Am I going to need a sword or something? What are those? Like not very angry piggos? Huh. Hi, how are you? You look like you probably would want to kill me if I was like, this wasn't like, peaceful Minecraft. Not peaceful, but creative. What's this? Okay, I guess these are the pig creatures that they say don't make angry. Oh, I should... Oh, coordinates aren't on for this either, are they? That's weird. Why are coordinates not on? Just a second. Let me turn them on. There we go. Let me just take a little note of this. Okay, minus 26, 80, 41. Let's look around. This is really the first time I've looked at any kind of thing in can I go through this? Well, I can't. Cool. That's neat. Huh. So if I got lost in here, though, I would be hopeless. Although I could always probably... I actually don't know. Hold on. Oh, hi. Look at you. I know. Let's go down here. Hello. We should see what the coordinates are like in the real world, too. Okay, have to make note of that. Okay. So we can go through the nether now? That's exciting. Hello. You gonna go to the nether? Or are you just gonna stand in that hole? Sure, you do you. I'm feeling pretty good about this. I think this is looking pretty good. And we got a doggo. We got a house that is looking pretty much like I remember it. Pretty much. Yeah, so like kitchen here. And then this little like this tiny little walkway thing. Hold on. There was something, I screwed up something here though. I screwed up something. Because, stop. Okay. Great, it's raining. Let's see. I need, what was this? This was, yeah, this is terracotta. That's what I need. Okay. There was also like, there was a very small like wall. So you came in here and this area was isolated from the rest, and then it was kind of open a little bit and got into the living room. And like I said, my proportions are off a little bit, but not too much. Cool. Well, I think it's a pretty good place to end this video. Thank you so much for watching this beginning of a new playthrough. Creative Minecraft. I haven't done this before. I have some really big plans, but I'm just trying to get my bearings now and really sort of see what this is. And it's definitely a little bit, it's not off-putting, but it's a little bit tricky because I'm just not quite sure what I'm doing, and it's radically different than regular Minecraft. It's very interesting. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time for more Creative Minecraft. See you in the next video.